It's Rob from RNH Fishing, and today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to make soft plastics. Alright, so first thing you want to do is take some plastic. This is what I'm doing. It's just some old Senkos. Just cutting them up. After you have them cut up, take them, put them in your bowl. Make sure it's microwave safe. So if you just use an old mason jar, microwave it for a little bit, it'll just crack and your plastic will go everywhere. Make sure it's glass and microwavable safe. Now what you want to do is put it in your microwave, and I set it to 3 minutes, but 2 minutes works too. Just once it gets done, check it. If it's not ready, put it back in there. And I usually wait, and after I think if it's ready or not, I'll measure it with the thermometer, and I like to get it right around 300 to 350. That's what I prefer, and I'll show you once it gets there. Alright, so the microwave just dang whatever, and as you can see, it is not ready to be put into the injector into the mold. So what we're gonna do is just stir it up, get it moving just a little bit. Now we're gonna put it back in the microwave for another 3 minutes. Alright, a way to test if it is ready is by touching it, and if it is solid, that means it's ready. So we're gonna undo these because it's solid. It's kind of hard to do this one with one hand, but open it up slowly. Set this down. And now you can see, there's your product. So now what I do is take worm oil, and in this case I'm just using the worm oil that came with the molds. I'm just putting a little bit over it. A little bit goes a long ways. And then what I'm doing after that is just shaking it up until they're all oiled up with the worm oil. Alright, as you can see, it is reading 307. That is what I like to have her on. So, hang on, let me set this up. So what I'm going to do now is put my gloves on for protection, and I'm going to take the thermometer out, give it a good stir because you want all the stuff that's in the bottom to come up top. Give it a good long stir. Once you got it stirred up enough, we can see all that glitter. Take it out. Do it real quick before it sinks back to the bottom. And I like to, instead of suck it in, just take the cap off and pour it in so you don't have any air bubbles. And the product of your baits come out way better. And just fill it up. Put the cap back on. And then you just take it and slowly pour it in the injector. In the mold. Because if you pour it too quick, you have air bubbles in your bait and it comes out as a terrible product. Now it's just full. Pour that excess in there. Now you can see that it is fill to the top. That's how we want it. Now what it's gonna do is that the heat is gonna suck it in, and all this stuff is gonna get down there in it. That's why I put a whole lot on the top. Alright, so I know I didn't show y'all how I packaged them, but that's because it's really difficult to do it while they're on camera, or with the camera in your hand. But I put 6 in each pack, and I sell them for $4 a piece, or $4 a pack. So if y'all ever need any or want to buy some, just hit me up in the comments or hit me up on Instagram. So when you're making baits, you can't just make them. You gotta have gear to do it. So what I'm using is just a Senko mold off of Amazon. I don't know what brand it is. I think it was like NJ or something. But some kind of rock or whatever. But you can't drop these or else they'll crack and break. I already found that out. And then I'm just using some kind of injector for making baits off Amazon. I think it was like 30 bucks. And this is optional. You can either remelt old plastics or you can make your own from scratch, and you're gonna need colorant and some Plastol. Salt is optional too, but you could use it if you prefer salt. You're also gonna need some scissors, a thermometer, some clamps to hold your molds down, worm oil, and it's optional too. You can either put them in a tackle box or whatever, you put them in a plastic bag or something, Ziploc. But I get these plastic bags from Duo Molds. And you're gonna need a spoon or a knife to stir up all your Plastol. Oh yeah. And you're gonna need a microwave. Do not be using the same microwave you cook your food in, because then if you try cooking your food in that, you're gonna get sick, probably die, or something like that. I don't know. But you're also gonna need a tub to put your warm oil in and shake all them plastics up. But I really do appreciate y'all tuning in, wanting to learn how to make soft plastics. If y'all like fishing, or y'all want any more other video ideas about fishing, just let me know down in the comments. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe.